12 wonderful women. These ladies don't just simply consider giving their sweetest smiles to capture your attention, but rather flaunting their beauty as they exude with confidence, energy, and composure. These women have seen their wild dreams slowly unfold as they really pursue their great desires of equality and competence in today's world. In a breathtaking display of figures and curves, our 12 equally beautiful candidates will once dare show some skin and catch your breath and restless eyes in their swimwears. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Mr. Night 2019 Swimwear Competition. Gentlemen, the sexiest portion of the competition begins with candidate number 1, Angelica R. Villan. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome back candidates number 1, 2, 3, and 4. Candidate number 5, Carlene and Liu. Candidate number 6, Joanne B. Aguilar. Candidate number 7, Joanne F. De La Cruz. Number 8, Eliza Marie Stakalan. Once again, a warm round of applause to candidates number 5, 6, 7, and 8. The swimsuit competition continues, ladies and gentlemen, with candidate number 9. Nicole Villa Flores. Number 10, Shama Grace B. Tennis. to candidates number 9, 10, 11, and 12. Very good, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, let us give our candidates a royal round of applause. Then that ends the sexiest portion of the night. Now, we will proceed directly in awarding the second set of awards for Mr. High 2019. And the first award for the second set is Miss Smart.
Miss Smart will receive a sash, bouquet, 1 unit of cell phone, and 1 year supply of prepaid load. And to award the winner is Mr. Steve John Nakwa, Smart Communications Customer Development Manager.
Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Smart is candidate number. She is candidate number 2. We proceed directly in awarding the Best in Swimwear.
Best in Swimsuit will receive a sash, bouquet, flag, and a cash prize of 1,500 pesos. And to do the honor to award the Best in Swimsuit, may I call on Honorable Arnold T. Regalado and Honorable Ben S. Bumanglag Sr.
Ladies and gentlemen, Best in Swimwear is candidate number. She is candidate number. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, from 12 we will be trimming our ladies to 5, and the top 5 will get a chance to answer one standard question. And from the top 5 we will determine from them who becomes the next Miss Tanay City 2019 and her runners-up for this year. Ladies and gentlemen, Best in Swimwear is candidate number. She is candidate number 2. Very good, congratulations once again. Shall we give our ladies a warm round of applause and congratulations to the winners of the second set of awards. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, at this time, I would like to acknowledge our City Vice Mayor. We have the Honorable Mail T. Salma. We also have our City Councilors, the Honorable Dominicano R. Katubig Jr. We also have here with us tonight, the Honorable Jovencio S. Bumalag Sr. We also have the Honorable Arlot C. Regalado. We have Honorable Felix R. Mira Jr., Honorable Regalado D. Salma Jr., Honorable Joselito R. Manso, Honorable Amado T. Arlino, Honorable Epifanio T. Busmion, Honorable Sigfredo O. Buagas, and of course, the SK Federated President, the Honorable James Kenneth G. Aguilar. Thank you very much for gracing this event. This time, ladies and gentlemen, we will now put Our Lady on the spot because we are now down in the most nerve-wracking portion of tonight's competition and the only portion for tonight that is unrehearsed. This may make or break them in the chance of winning Miss Tonight 2019. I'm referring to the question and answer portion. We will now start with candidate number 1. By the way, in this round, ladies and gentlemen, our candidates will pick the name of the judge, and our judges will be the one to ask the questions to them. Hello, good evening, how are you?
I'm fine.
That's good. Anyway, just relax, inhale, exhale, take your time and answer the question, because this is not a time-pressured question and answer round. Please pick one. All right, and number 1, Angelica. Listen, because the judge that will answer the question is the beautiful chairman of the Board of Judges, Miss Shamsi Swimsuit.
Candidate number 1.
Hi, ma'am.
Hi. Okay, here's my question. In our present society, what do you think is the most significant factor that negatively affects the Filipino family? Again, in our present society, what do you think is the most significant factor that negatively affects the Filipino family?
Thank you, Mom, for that question. Filipino parents think that their children is their investment. It is a very wrong culture that every Filipino family has. If they do take care of you, it should be voluntary and not because you have just inflicted it to their young minds. Remember, your child is not your investment plan. Thank you.
There you go. Thank you very much, candidate number 1. Now we proceed with the second candidate for tonight. We have Christine Jamil R. Paleo. Candidate number 2, good evening. It's good to see you back here tonight. You have 2 first names, Christine and Jamil. What a beautiful names you have. But let me ask you, what do you want me to call you tonight?
You can call me Jamil.
All right, Jamil, how are you?
I'm actually feeling nervous, but I'm very optimistic about what's going to happen tonight.
That's good. You have to keep that spirit and keep going. But anyway, pick one. And let's see who is the judge that will ask you the question. Alright, the judge that will answer the question, Jamil, is another beautiful judge. We have Chris Tiffany Hansen.
Hi, Jamil.
Hello, ma'am. Good evening.
So your question is, what experience from the past that made you a better person today? I will repeat the question. What experience from the past that made you a better person today?
The failures and rejections that I have experienced in the past made
better person today. It taught me a lot of things in life and it shaped me to who I am now. Learning experiences that I have got will reshape and reinvent my future. Thank you.
There you go. Thank you very much, candidate number 2. And now, let's welcome candidate number 3, Nathalie R. Colina. Candidate number 3, good evening. How are you?
Good evening, Sir Dan. I'm actually feeling grateful that I am here in front of all of you.
All right. When I was checking your biodata earlier, I learned that you are now a teacher connected in one of the schools here in Tanjay. Now, let me ask you this real quick. How do you manage your time from teaching and for all the practices that we've been through for all the duration of Miss Tanjay 2019? How do you manage that?
To be honest, it was really hard, but when I was still in college, I already trained myself to manage my time properly, and by God's grace, I was able to do my work and this pageant together.
There you go. Thank you very much. And be ready with the final question. Pick one. All right. The judge that will ask you the question, Nathalie, is Mr. Leandro Baldemor.
Ito na ang katanungan mo. What makes a dalagang Tanhayanon different from other Negrins women? Ulitin ko. What makes a dalagang Tanhayanon different from other Negrins women?
Thank you for that question, sir. A dalagang Tanhayanon is known to be bold. She is not afraid to step out from her comfort zone just to learn more in life. She is not afraid to speak up with what she believes is right and true. But beyond that boldness is a heart humbled before God because she knows that without Him, she is nothing. Thank you.
There we go. Thank you very much, candidates. Number 3. Now we proceed to the question and answer portion to candidate number 4, R.B.A. Sadia. All right. R.B.A. will now give you the chance and the opportunity to greet your friends and family who are here supporting you tonight. Say hi to them. Go greet them.
Good evening to each and everyone. First and foremost, I want to thank God for giving me this opportunity to be here on stage. I would like to greet my family, my source of strength, my friends, Arjun Learning Center family, Lighter family, Goldfish Tanjay, Lady Morgana Talent Academy. Thank you so much for your unending support. Thank you.
There you go. Be ready with the question. Pick one. Take your time in answering the question because this is not a time pressure question and answer round. Good luck. And the judge that will ask you the question, Arby, is Jail Superintendent Jesse Kalumpang.
Good evening, Abby.
Good evening, sir.
So here is your question. Do you support Planned Parenthood among childless couples through in vitro fertilization and why?
Thank you for that question. In vitro fertilization is the technology that is being used today, and it is indeed a great tool for those couple who cannot bear a child. In vitro fertilization helps
people who wants child, and this gives a life. Thank you so much, and God bless.
There you go. Thank you very much, candidate number 4. Now let's welcome this time candidate number 5, Darling and you. Darlene, and your 2 first names. What do you want me to call you?
Just call me Darlene.
Darlene is how old?
I'm 19 years old.
You're 19, so I'm assuming that you're a student. If you are, where are you studying right now, and what course are you taking up?
I am studying at DS College. I am actually a first year college, and I am taking up BSBA, major in finance.
There you go. Good luck for your future endeavors, and good luck for the question. Pick one. And the judge that will ask you the question, Darlene, is the chairman of the board of judges, Shamsi Swimsuit.
Okay, hello, candidate number 5.
Hello, ma'am. Good evening.
Good evening. Okay, here's your question. We just recently celebrated the LGBTQ month. What is your stand on this issue and why? Again, we just recently celebrated the LGBTQ month. What is your stand on this issue and why?
Thank you for the question, ma'am. As a woman in the 21st century, I do have respect to the LGBTQ rights and to the diversity of the society. To be honest, my advocacy is gender equality because I believe that all of us deserves to have an equality. Whatever gender, social status, religion, or color of the skin you have, all of us deserves love, acceptance, and respect. Gender is not an issue. As long as you have the heart to love and the hand to help, then the world needs LGBTQ. Thank you.
There you go. Thank you very much. Now let's welcome this time, ladies and gentlemen, candidate number 6, Joanne May B. Aguilar. Candidate number 6, your 2 first names, Joanne and May. I'd prefer you to call May. Would it be okay?
It's okay.
All right. Now, I just want to ask real quick, what is your height?
5'8" actually.
Oh, you're 5'8". I'm actually 5'11", but I look shorter than you here on stage with your wearing heels. I'm just kidding. I'm just making you comfortable in answering the question. Get one. And the judge that will answer the question is Leandro Valdemar.
Good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Ito na ang tanong mo. What do you think should you be more focused with when it comes to making a progress in yourself or in the community? Why?
For me, I should focus first on myself. Because as a role model, I can inspire people, and through that, the community will adapt. Thank you.
There you go. Thank you very much, candidate number 6. Again, ladies and gentlemen, let me remind you that this is the only portion for tonight that is unrehearsed. We proceed with the question and answer portion with candidate number 7, another Joanne. But this time, the surname is De La Cruz. Alright, good evening. I will now give you the chance and the opportunity to say hi to all the supporters who are here supporting you tonight. And if your Barangay captain is present, you can actually say hi to them. Or if you would like to thank anybody, grab the opportunity now.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you for coming.
There you go. Be ready with the question? Pick one. the judge who will answer the question is Chris Stephanie Hanson.
Hi, Joanne.
Hi, ma'am. Good evening.
Do you have a sibling? Do you have sisters or brothers?
Yes.
Okay, so my question is, as a sister to your siblings and a friend, are you a giver or a taker? Why?
I think both. Because if you have siblings, you will give the opportunities to give and take things that they want, you want to receive from them and you want to give from them. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Now this time let's welcome candidate number 8, Eliza Marie Stakalan. Good evening, Eliza. Take your time in answering the question because again, this is not a time-pressured question and answer round. Good luck. Pick one. And the judge that will answer the question, Eliza, is Yvette Marie Santiago.
Hi, candidate number 8.
Hello, ma'am. Good evening.
Okay, so here is my question for you. Social media nowadays has been used as an avenue for personal freedom of expression. In this regard, how would you advocate social media etiquette? Again, social media nowadays has been used as an avenue for personal freedom of expression. In this regard, how would you advocate social media etiquette?
Thank you for that interesting question, ma'am. In our age today, where we are already in the digital era, where people like are known to be part of the Generation Z, I believe that social media is the commonly used tool for freedom of expression, or for expression. We don't only use social media for communication, we use it to aware people. However, we must also take note that we are obliged and responsible to everything that we post on social media because everything we share in social media is a direct reflection of who we are. So always think before you click. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Now the question and answer continues with candidate number 9, Thea Nicole Villaflores. Alright, Thea, good evening. How do you feel tonight?
I'm feeling grateful and blessed at the same time.
That's good. But let me just tell you that I've seen the video made or created by the recently crowned Binibining Pilipinas 2019 Philippines. We have Gazini Ganados congratulating you in advance and of course wishing you luck for this pageant. What would you like to say to her?
I will be forever grateful for having you, my childhood friend, and I will continue to both you throughout your journey.
There you go, Thea. That is not the final question, however. Pick one. Thea, the judge that will answer the question is Chris Stephanie Hanson.
So your question is, if crowned Miss Tanjay City 2019, how would you promote Tanjay City in the tourism industry?
As a tourism graduate, I will make a slogan to promote my beloved Tanjay in the tourism industry. And it would be, indulge, experience, and explore. Indulge the culture of Tanjay City. Explore the beautiful and captivating places
and experience the hospitality of Tanhayanus. And wait, I have to tell you something, that we have the best mayor who is on call 24/7 in case you need help. To visit our place, Tanjay City, the place to be.
There you go. Thank you very much, Thea. Now this time, let's proceed to candidate number 10, Summer Grace B. Tevis. Summer Grace, good evening.
Sir,
What do you want me to call you?
you can call me Grace.
How are you?
I feel confident and beautiful because I prepared a lot for this competition and I believe I am ready and equipped for whatever it takes to be the next Miss Sanay 2019.
That's very good to know that you are confident, keep that spirit, and indeed you are beautiful tonight. But anyway, pick one. And the judges will ask you the question, Shama is Shamsi Swimsuit.
Okay, so let's see your question. Okay, here's my question. What is more important, mental health or physical health? Why? Again, what is more important, mental health or physical health, and why?
Thank you for that interesting question, ma'am. For me, both mental health and physical health is important for us to have self-fulfillment. And may I take the consideration of the life of Mr. Stephen Hawking. He taught me that mental health is more important because without it, we cannot discuss what is the true meaning of life and we cannot discern right from wrong and we cannot find what is peace and unity. Thank you and once again, good evening.
Ladies and gentlemen, 10 down, 2 more ladies to go. Let's continue with candidate number 11, Claudine May de la Serna. Alright, Claudine, I've learned that you are already a licensed criminologist. Congratulations to that achievement. But anyway, let me ask you real quick that how can a criminology student contribute to a beauty pageant like this?
Well, first of all, I am really proud that I am a graduate from criminology. Well, I can be a good model for them, that we are not just for our calisthenic attire, exercises, we can also be wit, intelligent, and be a beauty queen. Hindi lahat ng pulis nasa kampo, ang iba andito sa Tanjay Rumarampa!
There you go. But anyway, good luck for your future endeavors as a licensed criminologist. Claudine, pick one. And the judge that will answer the question for tonight is Superintendent Jessica Lupa.
Good evening, candidate number 11.
Good evening, sir.
Here's the question. Is social media a necessity or a liability? Again, is social media a necessity or a liability?
Well, for me, social media is both necessity and a liability. Why necessity? Especially when we are connecting to our loved ones, not just in the Philippines, but in the whole world. That's necessity. And of course, for liability, each one of us, we should all be considerable and we should know what are the things that we are posting in our social media accounts. We should know the consequences, and we should learn that not all the things that we are feeling should be posted in social media. Some things should be kept private. And of course, I can assure you that all of us should be responsible users of our social media accounts. Cliche it may sound, but of course, think before you click. And I thank you.
And finally, ladies and gentlemen, let's now continue with candidate number 12, Faith S. Regalado. Faith, good evening. And let me ask you real quick that how does it feel being the last candidate? Is it an edge for you that you can breathe fresher in the backstage? You can think of a better answer and listen to the other candidates who answered earlier?
Well, for me, it's not an edge. I believe that number doesn't matter. No matter what number you are in pageantry, as long as you did your very best, nothing will go wrong.
There you go. But anyway, that is not your final question. We proceed with the last folded sheet of paper tonight, and let's see who is the judge that will ask you the question. Faith, the judge that will answer the question is Yvette Marie Santiago.
Hi, candidate number 12.
Hello, good evening.
So my question for you is, which do you prefer to gain more confidence in yourself? Natural beauty or cosmetic surgery? Again, which do you prefer to gain more confidence in yourself? Natural beauty or cosmetic surgery?
Thank you for that question. I treasure the attractiveness of natural beauty that God has given me. It is genuine and fresh. And if people tend to feel more confident with cosmetic surgery and that it makes them feel good, then they should definitely do it. At the end of the day, it all comes on how we feel and what works best for us. But I also believe that regardless of our imperfections and physical flaws, we are all beautiful and that we are more than just our appearances. We are capable, we are unique, and worthy individuals. Because I believe that beauty is not in the face, it is the light in the heart. Thank you.
Thank you very much, and this time, ladies and gentlemen, let us give our judges more time in choosing who will proceed the next round and will get the chance to answer one standard question. This time, I would also like to congratulate our official director and choreographer, Mr. Marek Adolf Mira from MAC Events. Congratulations for a spectacular show. And by the way, I would also like to acknowledge the members of the SK Federation, our SK chairpersons who are here with us tonight, and also to our barangay captains. Thank you for gracing this beautiful event. Now this time, ladies and gentlemen, before we proceed to the next round of tonight's competition, we will have a special performance to be given to us by Eat Bulaga Spotify. Please all welcome Yasser Marta.
Yes, magandang gabi, hi! Yan, if you know the song, can sing with me. Madalas ba umaasa sa kanilang mahal? Here we go. Alright. Huwag ka maniwala dyan, di ka niya mahal talaga. Sayang lang ang buhay mo kung mapupunta ka lang sa kanya. Iiwanan ka lang yan, mag-ingat ka. Dagdag ka lamang sa milyong-milyong babae na share with me now. Akin ka lang, ingatan mo ang puso mo. Akin ka lang, you say, higit pa sa'yo. Tuba naman tayo ngayon, no? Di naman ako bonito, katulad ng ibang tao. Ang totoo'y pag nandyan ka, medyo nabubulol pa nga ako. Ang sabi, malangis na buhay yan, huwag kang padala. Dahan-dahan ka lang, baka pati ika'y mabiktima. One more time! Akin ka lang, iingatan ko ang puso mo. ko ang pangit na yan. Huwag ka sana sa'kin magduda, hindi kita papabayaan. That's why akin ka na lang, akin ka na lang, iingatan ko ang puso mo. Akin ka na lang, akin ka na lang, wala na limit ko sa'yo. Akin ka na lang, akin ka na lang, liligaya ka sa pag-ibig mo. Akin ka na lang, akin ka na lang. Sabay-sabay! Alright! Wow! Para sa lahat ng mga umaasa sa kanilang mahal, yan, thank you so much po. Nataas lang sa stage. We go na. And for anything else, gusto ko lang po magpakilala, syempre, magandang gabi sa ating lahat. My name is Yasser Marta, at gusto ko lang po mag-vlog. At teka, bago lahat, single. Para sa lahat ng mga single ngayong gabi, hello sa inyo. Gusto ko lang po mag-vlog gabi-gabi. Love You Too, 9:30 PM po after The Better Woman. Panoorin niyo po at subaybayan niyo po ang nakakilig na tambalan ng Samson. Of course, I would like to thank, syempre, Kuya Ray Concepcion. Maraming salamat po. Nandito ako ngayon at sa mainit na pagtanggap. Dami palang magandang babae dito, pare. Grabe, ha? You know, parang ayoko nang umuwi. Yan, maraming salamat, Kuya Ray. Nandito lang ako. Gusto na tumulong sa inyo po para makapagpasaya rin ng tao. At sana nag-enjoy tayong gabi. And the night is still young. And thank you so much po. Once again, my name is Yasser Marta. Love you too. Thank you so much. Mahal na mahal ko kayo, Tanjay. Thank you po.